Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Examining the Ryan Garcia vs Gervonta rematch chances. King Ryan Garcia has this week called out Gervonta Tank Davis for a rematch. Back in April, Tank stopped Garcia in the 7th round of what was by many metrics one of the biggest fights of the year for boxing. Garcia's social media post simply read, "Let's run it back." And Ryan's promoter, 6-week class world champion Oscar De La Hoya, has already weighed in on his cash call out. Let's take a look back at what a fight in April and see what the case could be for a rematch to come to fruition, as well as the shadows of both fighters and what the likely outcome is. Tank predicted a 7th round knockout ahead of the fight with Garcia, and he totally delivered that night back in April. The Floyd Mayweather protege looked calm and collected throughout the first 4 rounds, barely throwing at the hand out too much Garcia's flurry of largely ineffective activity, those familiar with Tank's style. However, knew the playbook and that slow starts for Gervonta Davis simply mean he is getting his range. Sure enough, in a 2 round, Garcia blends his lightning hand speed with a somewhat reckless forward pressure and gets set down by an inch-perfect counter. The TikTok star beats the count, but the atmosphere changed, and the first foreboding signs had shown themselves. Round 3, throw things, see Garcia's forward motion bleeds continue to decreasing effects as a Tank further establishes range and timing. The skill gap between the two becomes more and more clear, with Tank's millimeter-perfect counters landing one after another. Sure enough, in the 7th round came the most withering of body shots to Garcia's right abdomen into the center of the ring, and Garcia couldn't beat the count. After the fight, Garcia said, "He just caught me with a good shot. I don't want to make no excuses in here. I just couldn't recover and that's it. He caught me with a good body shot, snuck underneath and he called me good." Asked what he might have done differently, Garcia told the fans in antecedents and around the world, "I should have pressured him a little bit more. I was giving him a little too much respect. I think that was my downfall." Tank was in fact ahead on all judges' scorecards at the time of the fight stoppage, so Garcia's volume approach just wasn't landing the way he may have hoped. The ensuing months have been dominated by other standout boxing fights, while Garcia and Tank recuperated and prepared for their next bouts, and this is where the Twitter sphere enters the arena, feeling talks of a rematch. In a tweet showing Gervonta in a hard sparring session last week, fans decided to chime in, commenting that Garcia would have the upper hand in a rematch. Tank then tagged Garcia in the reply, "Do you agree?" To which Garcia responded, "Let's run it back." Reading the comments, it's hard to believe that so many fans, of which Garcia has millions, can be so one-eyed to think that he has even a good chance of beating Davis, let alone being the clear favorite in the rematch. Besides, Garcia has other fish to try first. The 23-1 social media star, he faces Oscar Duarte in what should be considered a tune-up fight on December 2nd. The 26-1 Duarte does not possess Garcia's skills, speed, or ringmanship. However, the American does pack a mean body shot. Should Garcia still be living in his head following Tank's blow in April, Duarte, who will be coming guns blazing for the chance of an upset win against such a high-profile opponent, could cause a massive upset. Bettors willing to take a punt on Duarte can with it. Top sportsbook available in New Jersey. But should Garcia take the W on December 2nd? Other options will also likely present themselves, including a potential tout with WBO 140-pound champion Teofimo Lopez. He could also potentially weigh out and get the winner from the Haney vs Prograis contest for the WBC title, as and when he chooses. The problem for Garcia is that As a legitimate boxing contest, there does not seem to be a hell of a lot of promise for taking the Tank fight for the second time. It's unlikely that Garcia will have developed a sufficient style reboot and acumen alteration to outscore or land dangerously on Tank, especially if the latter remains as dedicated and active as he intends to. On the other hand, the first contest earned Ryan around $30 million, meaning a rematch would bring in the same, if not more, and solidifying generational money. On the Tank side of the equation, it's really unclear as to who the champ wants next. One half of his running team, Calvin Ford, recently said, "Right now something big is coming, I can tell you that. It's quite for a reason. They are trying to seal the deal. It's gonna make the world turn." Davis recently told the world that he was eyeing a comeback at the beginning of next year, as he gets some elements of his personal life in order. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.